17.9 degrees, 17.9. Starting mileage is 49368, 49368. Hey YouTube, it's gentlemansnine. Heading home. Can't see the lines because it's all white. Alright. How you guys doing? Another long day. You know, I really shouldn't say it's a long day. I oftentimes work longer hours. Sometimes today was not a longer hour day, but sometimes I do. And when I call it long, only because I don't feel like I don't really feel like I have any output. So a lot of jobs that you work at, you have like a tangible output. I did these 12 things today, or I made those 5 things, or whatever. And in my position as a manager, I don't produce those things. I manage people. And so a lot of my tangibles, if you want to call it that, are involving talking to people and basically convincing them to do work, short of actually forcing them, but managing them. Administrative stuff, direction, all this other coaching. Anywho, so today I had several meetings, and they've actually been ongoing with multiple people. But the company I work for is we produce software. We use the software, we sell it as a service. But the software that we build using a waterfall methodology, which I don't know if you guys know what that means, but what that really means is people go out and talk to the business and get requirements. They do some analysis. We do a design, we build it, we test it, we deploy it, and then we kind of pray that the business likes it. That's kind of what waterfall is in general. And the process kind of sucks because it doesn't handle, waterfall itself doesn't handle changes very well. So as you're building the software, you know, the business might say, hey, wait a second, we didn't mean this, we want this instead, or the business the business environment changed, so now we need this feature too, or whatever. And waterfall has like a change control process, but people are reluctant to do anything with it because what that really means is you're changing scope and you're changing deadlines. I don't know if any of that made sense to any of you. But the whole premise of this waterfall concept I just talked about was documented by some guy, which I can't remember his name. He documented it, and then later on in the same document on page 2, he basically says waterfall doesn't work because it doesn't handle changes well. In fact, people don't handle changes well. And what he actually advocated was a more iterative process where you do this analysis, requirements, and design and build and all this other stuff repeatedly. So like a continuous improvement kind of idea. Well, so anyways, if that makes sense, this kind of iterative process or constant reproduction of requests is kind of what this agile process is at a really high level. And everything that my team members complain about, they basically don't like waterfall. So I get it. Waterfall sucks. But everything that they want, it's actually in this kind of agile methodology where you agree to do things for about 2 weeks worth of work, and then at the end of 2 weeks, you know, whoever owns the product, they can say, well, that's great, keep enhancing it, or that's not what I want, let's change it. You know, you can get those changes in right away instead of at the end where, you know, it's kind of too late to modify it because it's already been built. But so what I think is hilarious is my team, they complain about different things, but the gist is they don't like this part, they don't like that part, they don't like all these frequent meetings, which is what Agile is about. They don't like the seating arrangement, which is where the project teams kind of sit together. They want to sit with other developers, not all these other people that are actually on their project, etc. But it all kind of comes down to this. People complain about change. That's easy. But when change actually comes, they don't want to do it because now it's effort and it involves them. I get it. It's a human thing. And it's kind of my job to convince them that this is a good thing. But that's what I do. It ain't easy. Alright, I'm hitting the interstate. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Ending mileage 49410, 49410.